In this tutorial, we are going to see how we can upload and handle the files in the Blazor server application. If you find this video helpful, then please hit the like button and make sure to subscribe this channel to get more videos like this. So let's get ahead without any delay. So first of all, we are going to work with database, and first of all, we will create a database here. So create a database name Blazor file demo. So let's create it, and after that we will use this database. Okay, so here we will execute this line, use Blazor file demo, and after that we will create a new table. So it will be image file, and it will have properties id, which is primary key and integer type. And here we have this identity property. It means it will have default value of 1, and next value will be 2, next one is 3. It means we will have auto incremented values. And next one is image name and varchar 200, and it will be a not null. So we will execute this thing too, and now we are done here, so we do not need it now. So we are going to close it for now. Now we have to create a new project. So here, create a new project and search here Blazor server, and you will see this template Blazor server app empty. Click on next and give project a name, and after that go to the next, and here click on the create button, and it will create a project for you. But I'm not going to create it because I already have created a project and I have already done all the necessary code. So I'm just going to open this project which I already have created. You can find this source code in my GitHub repository, and a link will be available in the description box. So now let's talk about this project. So it is just a blank Blazor file, and I already have done some code, just I have told you earlier. And here let's go step by step. So first thing you will do is you will install these two packages. So first package you are going to install is Dapper for database connectivity, and next package you are going to install Microsoft.data.sql client. So if you don't know how to install these packages, go here in the tools section, and okay, so in the tools section you get package manager console. You can install it from here like this. Oops, this one. So I guess it is install package Dapper, and it will be installed. And if you don't want to install it from here, go to the tools, NuGet package manager, and manage package for solution, and here you will find that I already have installed these two packages. But if you haven't installed, of course you haven't installed yet, so you have to install it from here. So just type here Dapper, search, and install this package, and next package you have to install this one, Microsoft.data.sql client. So install this package also. So when you will install these packages, open the solution explorer, double click on this project, and here you will see that you will have these two lines, this one Dapper and this one Microsoft.data.sql client. Okay, now we are done here. So next thing we are going to do is you have to create this folder models, and here create this class. So it is image file, and it should be image file too, so I'm going to rename it. Okay, so image file dot cs. Okay, so here create this class imagefile.cs inside the models folder, and it is the structure of class public int id and public string image name. Okay, once you will do it, then we will move ahead, and now we will create our repositories. So create a folder name repositories, and here we will have this code. So first include these lines: blazor files dot models, using dapper, using microsoft.data.sql client, using system.data, and our namespace will be automatically created, which is blazor file dot repositories. So when you create image upload repository dot cs class, it will automatically create this class. So after that we will create this interface. Okay, so this thing you will get automatically. Okay, wait a minute. So when you create this class, your code will be like this, and you won't have these things. Okay, so your code will look like this. So first you will create this interface, which will have these two methods: task upload image to db, which will take a parameter image file image, and next one will be a task of enumerable image file get images. So it is a get images method which will return a list of image files, and it will be a async method. That's why we will use the task here. Okay, so once you create it, just inherit this interface here, and now you have inherited this interface. So you have to implement these two methods here. So these two methods will be implemented here. So first take this read only configuration config file. Why we are injecting it? Because we want to get the connection string. So for that you have to create a connection string first. So I forget about that, and we will go here in the app settings.json file, and here just define this thing. So connection strings, and it have a key name default. Okay, default, small default, and here data source equals to my name and instance of my SQL server. So you have to put the instance of your SQL server. Okay, so I will talk about it later. And initial catalog equals to blazor file demo, which is the name of our database, and integrated security true, encrypt false. So here just paste this name, server name, and copy that name and paste that name here. Okay, so it is our connection string. So we are using this configuration config so that we can access the value of our connection string. And here connection key con key equals to default, which we have defined here, this one default. Okay, now here define the constructor, and so that we can inject this service here. So in the constructor we are injecting configuration config underscore config equals to config. Now let's talk about this method. So it is public async task upload image to db, which will take this parameter here, and now create a connection string config dot get connection string con key, and here using idb connection equal to new SQL connection string, and here is our SQL query: insert into image file image name values @ image name. So here await connection dot execute async SQL comma new, and here we are passing an anonymous object. So here we are taking image name because we have used @image name here. So this @image name should be present here. Image name equals to image file. So this thing and this thing should be same. Okay, so it is our upload query or add or insert query. Next method is public async task enumerable image file get images, and here var connection string equals to similar than before. And next thing, using IDB connection, same thing, string SQL query var images equals to await connection dot query async image file SQL, and it will return us a list of image files from the database. We will return these things to our end user. Next thing we will do, we will go here in the program.cs file and we will add this line. Okay, builder.services.add transient image upload repository, that's it. Next thing we will do, we will work on our file upload service. So inside our utilities folder, which you have to create, you create a utilities folder and create this interface, public interface file upload service, and create a method here. So declare a method here and task and int string. So it is returning a tuple of int and string. I will talk about it later why I am taking tuple, so don't worry about it. Method name is upload file async, which will take a parameter iBrowser files file, max file size of integer type, and array of allowed extensions. So it is a highly reusable service. If you want to upload only images, then you can pass those extensions here. If you want to upload only files like PDF or docs, then you can pass only those extensions. Once you create it, then you have to create a new class, file upload service.cs here, and yeah, I don't think we need this guy. I don't know we need it or not. Using microsoft.asp.core.components.forms. So this one is our namespace blazor file.utilities, and inside it we have this class file upload service, which will implement this interface file upload service. Okay, so we will define this field here, private read only iweb host environment, and public file upload service web host environment, and logger file upload service logger. So we are just going to use the basic logger, that's it. So that's why we are using it here. And actually I'm wrong here, we should not use a logger here, so remove this line, it is not necessary. Okay, now here it is our constructor which is taking this environment iweb host, this parameter iweb host environment, and we will inject this thing here. Okay, now we will have this method upload file async, which will return a tuple of int string and take these three parameters. Var upload directory, so our upload directory will be uploads inside environment.webroot path. What does it mean? It means it will create, it will upload files inside www root, and inside it will find a upload folder. So right now here is not any folder, So it will check whether it exists or not. So if directory does not exist, it will create a directory. Now we will check whether a size exceeds a max file size. If yes, then we will return 0 and this message. So that's why we have took this tuple. It will return some kind of integer value like a kind of status code and a message. So here we are returning a status code and this message. And next we will get file extension. So from file.name we will get extension. So path.get extension, we will get extension here. And this array we are getting from here, from the parameter. So we will check whether this extension exists or whether this array allowed extensions contains file extension or not. If not, then we will return 0 and with message file name file type not allowed. Next thing, var file name, and we will create a unique file name here with the help of GUID and file extensions. Now path equals to path.combine upload directory comma file name. So these two lines will do the actual job. These two lines will upload a file in a folder. So await using var fs equals to new file stream. Oops. New file stream path file mode dot create await file dot open read stream max file size copy to async fs, and we will return 1 here, and we will return the file name so that we can save this file name to the database. Now once you have created it, then you can go here to the program.cs file, and after that you have to add this line builder.services.add transient I file upload service file upload service. Okay, now we move here in the pages folder, and you will already have this index.razor file which will not have any code. So we will write some code here. So I already have written some code here, and you will have some blank file. So it is our root path. So when we run this project, this index.razor file will be run first. So here we will use some lines. So we are using blazor file.models, repositories, utilities, Microsoft.ASP.NET Core.components.forms, Microsoft.extensions.logging, and here we will inject a logger, ilogger, index logger, and I file upload service, file service, image upload repository, I image upload repo, and here actually let's not do it now, we'll do it later. So let's talk about this code. So inside you will define these things, bool loading equals to false. So we will set some kind of indicator whether our data is loading or not. Next thing you will need here a list of messages. Okay, so we are going to display multiple messages, that's why we are using this list. Next thing, I browser file. Oops. So my timer ran. It's okay, and I forgot about it. Okay, I forget where I was. Yeah, we are here. List I browser files. So it will hold a list of files. So we will see what is happening later. Next one is max file size, a 1 into 1024. It means it will take a maximum file size of 1 megabytes, 1 MB. Next thing, image file model, new, and list of image files, images equals to new. So this one will be used for displaying images. Next thing, this method, private async void select files, input file change events arguments e, and files equals to e dot get multiple files max file size dot to list. So basically we are assigning this thing to this thing. Okay, so when we select files or multiple files, then this thing will hold those files. Next thing, here form submit, handle form submit, and here we will set loading true, messages dot clear. Allowed extensions will be this png, jpg, jpeg, and gif. So count will be 0 initially, and it will be increased a number of successful uploads. And here loop in files. Now here we will define a try catch block. So inside a try block, we will write int status code, status message, await file service dot upload file async, file max file size, allowed extensions. So if we get status code equals to 0, it means file is successfully uploaded. Then messages dot add file name dot uploaded, and here we will create a new object, image data equals to new image file, image name equals to status message. So when we will upload file successfully, then it will return us a file name. So that file name will be saved here. Then we will call this thing await image upload repo dot upload image to db image data, and images dot add image data. So here we have this list. We will also add this thing to our local list. Okay, and counter will be incremented, otherwise message dot add status message. Okay, otherwise we will add a status message or error messages to our message. In the catch block, we will just add error message to our messages and to the logger. Now we will set loading equals to false, messages dot add count files dot count uploaded. It means we will display here how many files uploaded or not. Now we will go here on initialization. So when our component is loaded, this method will be called. So first we will do message dot clear, loading equals to true. We will call this method, loading equals to false. So let's define this method here, load images. So we are retrieving images from database here and assigning to images. Otherwise in the catch section we will just add error message. So once we have done a coding part, now we will define the HTML part here. So let me define all at once. I have got this thing. Okay, so here we have this form, edit form, model equals to image model, which we have defined here. Okay, image model, and on valid submit we will call handle form submit method, selected files equals to input file, on change we will call this method, and it will allow multiple image upload. So select file method is defined here. So when we select files, and we will assign all of those files to this file, which is a list of iBrowser file. Okay, so after that, here we have the submit button. So once we select all the files, we can click on this upload button, and here we have this loading section. So if loading, then it will display uploading message. Now here we will display messages. So we are just using ULLI, and here we are displaying messages. Next thing, we are checking whether we have images or not. If we have images, then we will display images here. So we will just display images here, and it is the path uploads image.image.name alt image, and here just a basic CSS display flex gap 20 pixel and flex wrap. Okay, so I hope it is not much confusing. So let's run this project and let's see what is happening there. So it is our project, and let's choose some files. So let me select this one. So if I select this PDF file and this image and this image, let's see what will happen. Click on upload and you will see one image is uploaded. So here we have the messages. You can see here sample PDF file type not allowed, and this file exceeds the maximum allowed file size, and this file is uploaded. So 1 of 3 uploaded. Okay, and let's select other files. So let's select these 3 files and click on upload, and you can see these 3 files also uploaded. And here you can see file, this one is uploaded, this one is uploaded, and this one is uploaded too. And if I close this thing here, you can see now we will have a folder here. Right now it is not getting displayed, it must be here. So if I click here, you will see that we have these folders. Okay, so that's it. If you have any queries or confusions, then please let me know in the comments. I will try to solve those queries related to this video or this tutorial. Okay, so if you find this video helpful, then please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe this channel to get more videos like this. So that's it for now. See you next time.